Sometimes those voices.
Good morning, Crable Mennonite School. Today is Thursday, December 8th, and my name is Gabby.
And I'm Emma. We're back after we had some technical difficulties last week with our microphone. Thanks to everyone that tuned in at a later time. We're hopefully this time around.
This evening is the big night of our Christmas program. Everyone has done a great job practicing their songs, and we're sure that the parents will enjoy the evening. The concert starts at 7 p.m.
A reminder that those in pre-K through 5th grade should arrive at 6:45 and middle school should arrive at 6:15. We will also be practicing this afternoon in the gym. Everyone should be arriving between 1 and 1:15.
You have probably seen the stash of food that is piling up in the lobby. A reminder that you still have a week to bring in items that will go to the Montreal Food Bank. Your parents should have a list of items that are needed.
Tomorrow, 7th graders will be going on a field trip to Hershey. They will be going to the Hershey Museum and then getting to experience Hershey's Chocolate World. Have a great time, 7th grade.
It's once again time for us to take a look at the weather for the week. As always, we're counting on Abby to tell us the forecast. So let's send it over to her now.
Good morning, Crable Live. Right now it's fairly overcast if you look outside, but when we go into the afternoon, it should get even more overcast with like a blanket of clouds over the sky. Today's temperature right now is 45 degrees, which is splitting the difference between today's high, which is 51 degrees, and today's low, which is 31 degrees. Luckily for us, the wind today, which is 11 miles per hour, shouldn't cause too much of a chill on the temperatures when we go outside for recess or other events. Today's clouds should be evident throughout the weekend as we go into it, with Friday and Saturday being fairly overcast, a lot like today. Now let's look at the week to see when we will have clouds like today. Tomorrow, I already mentioned about that. I mentioned about clouds, but another day that will have the same amount of clouds that, like the weekend, will be next Friday. Next Friday we'll have a lot of clouds and a temperature with around 46 to 30 degrees for a high and low. We will also be seeing showers this week, with Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday all having showers going on and off throughout the day. Now let's look at the temperatures for this week. The lowest high temperature is fairly mild at 45 degrees on Monday. And then the lowest nighttime temperature will be 30 to 31 degrees. I am saying this because I want to address the question of whether we'll have snow this week, which is a question that comes up during the winter a lot. And that answer would be no. The only day where we might see some flurries in the nighttime would be on Thursday, because we will be seeing showers throughout the day. But the temperature is not low enough to be able to produce snow reliably. It would have to be a couple degrees colder, so maybe we can wish for that. I hope I didn't burst your bubble on the fact that we probably won't have snow, because some of the northern states like Montana have been enjoying the snow, at least I hope they were enjoying it, a couple of days ago, and maybe even right now. I hope whatever the weather is, you can enjoy it this week. And back to you.
Gabby for the update. The middle school basketball teams had their first games this week against Lancaster County Christian School. Both teams scored their highest points of the season so far, as the girls scored 9 and the boys put up 14.
Unfortunately, neither team was able to pull out the win. Tomorrow, the teams will be traveling to Lidditz Christian School for their second game of the season, and on Monday there's a game here at Crable against Lidditz area Mennonite. The girls play at 4 and the boys play at 5. Come on out to support the teams.
Oh hey, that reminds me, do you know where basketball players really like to eat?
No, where?
Dunkin' Donuts!
Alright, finally we're on the sporting team. Let's hand it over to Riley to see his Sports clips of the week over to you.
The Eagles have the ball with 12 minutes 15 seconds left in the third quarter, and they are leading 21-10. Jalen Hurts takes the snap. He fakes outside. He's looking downfield for A.J. Brown, number 11, and A.J. Brown makes the sensational grab somehow. I don't know how he made that play, but A.J. Brown makes that catch, and he would have 2 touchdowns in the game, and the Eagles would win 31-10.
Thanks. Okay, thank you, Riley, for that clip. Last week we asked you how old Rosa Parks was when she famously decided not to give up her seat on the bus. The answer to that question was 42 years old. And if we want to get exact, she was technically 42 years and 10 months old. This means that both Mrs. Snell's class and Mr. Baumberger's class was the closest, with their guess of 42.
Rosa Parks' action helped start a bus boycott in which many people refused to ride the bus in Alabama. This boycott was able to last over a year for a total of 381 days. As a result of the boycott, the Supreme Court ruled the buses weren't allowed to treat people different based off of the color of their skin.
And while we're talking about Alabama, it was the first state to recognize Christmas as an official holiday, which happened in 1836. The last state to do so was Oklahoma 71 years later.
Christmas is now just 17 days away. You may have seen Christmas leaves hung on doors in May, and maybe in your houses. But did you know that these are meant to symbolize Jesus' love and eternal life? The leaf itself is meant to represent the crown of thorns that Jesus wore on the cross.
Typical colors used in wreaths are red, green, and gold. The red reminds of Jesus' blood, the green symbolizes life, and the gold stands for royalty and life.
Well, for this week's trivia question, we're going to go with the weird world record involving wreaths. A man by the name of Mark Evans has the world record of longest time balancing a wreath on his thumb. How long do you think he was able to do it for?
Give us your best guess, and we'll be back next week to let you know who is the closest. Until then, we hope you all sing and play your best tonight at the concert. And have a magnificent week. Bye!
Bye.